Hello my dear students, welcome back to AriserTalent. I am your maths teacher Arpita Sharma. Students, we have covered the number system chapter completely, like theoretically and numerically. We have covered the theory part and the numerical part, and then we moved to the questions, the numericals, the exercise part. Okay, so we are right now doing the exercises. 1.1 have been covered, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6 is we are going to cover in today's lecture. Okay, done with that. Now starting with writing the name of this chapter. This is number system. Okay, student, be very careful because these all concepts you are studying in this class 9, okay, that will be used in your class 10 chapter first. All the concept of this chapter 1 of class 9th are going to be used in class 10th first lecture. This is real number, okay, and that particular chapter is number system. Now you know that real number is what? A part of what we have studied in number system. So that means it is really very important to grasp it all. So be very focused and do each and every question, so that will be like that easy for you guys to understand when it will be coming to understanding the question, the concept of class 10th. Okay, so moving towards our exercise 1.6, there are two categories. First two categories are find something, find the value of something type questions. In these particular questions you have to find out the particular value. Okay, you have to find out the value of this particular expression. First thing. Now second thing, second thing is what? Simplify. If it's given that simplify, in the first one you have to simplify it and then calculate. In the second third thing you have to simplify it only. That means you have given with some powers and you are given with the base and powers you provided with. Now these are multiple, so you have to convert in one base, one power. Okay, so this is the pattern you have to follow. So you know what's the difference between simplifying something, simplifying that try to put in a more simpler format, and finding the value. That means you have to find out the exact value, that this is the value of that. Okay, so these are the questions. So we are going to pick the very first solutions. Exercise 1.6. Now we are talking about this first question, and the first part of it is 64 raised to power. Correct this. This is not 1 by 7 here. This is 64 raised to power 1 by 2. 64 raised to power 1 by 2. Okay, I am telling you about the 64 raised to power 1 by 2, and I will tell you one more thing about this question, that how can this question be redefined. Okay, now this 64 raised to power 1 by 2 is your question. Okay, now how will you going to solve this? Listen, you all know that 64 raised to power 1 by 2 is what? Nothing but root 64. Now how can you rewrite 64? Okay, so 8 multiplied by 8 is what? 64. You know it. Now in this method you can tell me the answer is 8. Now where are we using our concept here? Are we using our concepts here? Okay, so actually what we are trying to saying that this 64 can be written as 8 raised to power 2, right? That root 64 can be written as 8 raised to power 2. Why? Because 8 multiplied by 8 is 64 simply. We know in this particular scenario, but maybe it will be different in other scenarios. So we are going to apply it like this, that 8 raised to power 2 is 64 and that raised to power 1 by 2. Now students, I have told you guys that if you are having a base A and this raised to power m and the bracket and the raised to power n, so that will be converted into this, right or wrong? Okay, so if you do this, that will be 8 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 by, sorry, not multiply but raised to power, Okay, 8 raised to power, now 2 multiplied by 1 by 2, okay, that will be 1 for sure. That means 8 raised to power 1, which is absolutely 8. Either way the answer is same, but we are just using our concept what we have covered in our previous sessions, we are just using that. Okay, so this is the formula you've used, so you can just copy that. Right, now if you look carefully, this can be written as 2 raised to power 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, that is 4, 8, 16, 32 and then 64. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right. So that can be written as 2 raised to power 6. Okay, student, if the question were like 64 raised to power 1 by 6, look how this works. Now 64 can be written as 2 raised to power 6, yes or no? What you are doing? Prime factorization. This is what prime factorization. Okay, now factorization of this 64 will give you 2 raised to power 6. Okay, that will be written as 64 raised to power, sorry, that will be 2 raised to power 6. Okay, 2 raised to power 6 and bracket, after bracket I will be writing 1 by 6. That means that will be 6 multiplied by 1 by 6 and what will be your answer? 2. Your answer will be 2 and your question was 64 raised to power 1 by 6 and it was looking terrible, but the answers were very simple. Okay, so don't go with the that how large this number is or how complicated it looks like. Try to put some properties in that. Okay, so this was mere example. Now the second one, 32 raised to power 1 by 5. Okay, 32 raised to power 1 by 5. Now I have told you that what you have to do, you have to just make a factors of that particular number. Now 32 are having what numbers? Second for sure, and that is 32 raised to power 1 by 5. Now you'll be having some idea over there. I have told you 2 raised to power 6 is what? 64. So 2 raised to power 5 will be what? Simply 32. Okay, so you can just calculate it here also, like that will be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied. Okay, 1 by 5, or I can say that 2 raised to power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1 by 5, and that will be by the again the same formula, that will be 2 raised to power 1. So the answer will be 2. Okay, is that so? Right or wrong? So your first answer is 8, your second answer is 2. Now you know how easy it is to solve these questions. Okay, now the third one is 125 raised to power 1 by 3. Okay, we are dealing with it too. So you can do it like if you are having any confusion about the factorization, you can just simply go with your old things like 125. Now 5 plus 2, 7, 1, 8. So it is not divisible by 2 for sure, 3 for sure, but 5. Okay, 5 it is divisible by 5. After dividing it by 5, you will be getting 5 2s are 5, 1. Okay, 5 2s are 10. Okay, so you get 2 and 5. So 5 5s are 25. Okay, now 5 times you will get what? 25. Okay, so here what we are getting? 5 raised to power 3. 5 raised to power 3 is what? 125. Sure? Okay. So that will be your third one, 125 raised to power 1 by 3, and that will be equals to what? 5 raised to power 3 multiply whole raised to power 1 by 3. 5 raised to power 3 is 125 and whole raised to power 1 by 3 from here. Okay, so what will that be? That will be simply, that will cut. Now we know, so that will be simply 5 raised to power 1, and that is 5, which is our what? Answer. Understood? So it is very easy, right? Now the second thing, find. Again we have to find. Find, that means we have to find a particular number, the particular answer of that particular question. Okay, so first digit is that we have to find, which is 9. Okay, so that is 9 raised to power 3 by 2. Now in the first category, student, look carefully. In the first category, what you are having? You were having all, having 1 as the numerator and something in the denominator. In that particular thing, you are having something here and something here. You are having nothing like 1. Okay, so in that scenario, these are different, a little bit different from these, but the concept is going to be the same. Okay, now what? I have told you to have the prime factorization of 9. 9 is having factorization 3 multiplied by 3. Okay, so that can be written as 3 raised to power 2. 3 raised to power 2 is 9. Okay, then whole raised to power 3 by 2. So 2 and 2 will cut by the same formula. A raised to power m whole power n will be coming a raised to power m multiplied by n. Okay, so that will be cut and that will be 3 raised to power 3. Okay, 9 we have written 9 as 3 raised to power 2, that is 9, 3 3s are 9. Okay, then 3 by 2, now 2 by and 2 will be cut and will be getting 3 raised to power 3, that will be 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Now 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, simply 27, which is our answer. Okay, again very easy, right? Okay, now the second part of this question is 32 raised to the power 2 by 5. Okay, look, 32 can be written as, we have solved it here also. What we have written? 2 raised to power 5. I can directly put it here. Okay, 2 raised to power 5 is 32 and 32 raised to power 2 by 5. So I will calculate it at 2 raised to power 5 multiplied by 2 by 5, 5 cancel. So that will be 2 raised to power 2 and 2 raised to power is nothing but 4. Again our answer. Is it very simple, students? Yes or no? Now the third one. The third one is what? 16 raised to power 3 by 4. Now we'll go with again we will be going with the 2. 2 raised to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. How many 2's are there? Let's say like 4 multiplied by 4 is what? 16. So this is basically 4 raised to power 2, right? Okay. Or in the terms of 2, what we can say? Like 2 raised to power 2 is 4 and 4 raised to power 2 is what? 16. So that will be simply 2 raised to power 4. Okay. You know 2 raised to power 4 is 16 or not? If not, just multiply them and get the answer. So 2 raised to power 4 is what? 16 and 3 by 4 is again the power here. So that will be 2 raised to power 4 multiplied by 3 by 4. Now 4 cancel, you are getting 2 raised to power 3. Now 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 is what? 8 simply. So 8 will be what? Your answer. Correct? Okay. Now the fourth part in that particular question, we are having the part fourth also. Simplify. Simplify what? This. And this is what? Not simplify. This is we are talking about. 125. Now look here. We are having some question here. 125 raised to power minus of 1 by 3, which is important. Okay. Now 125 raised to power minus 1 by 3. What is the meaning of minus 1 by 3? This is simply nothing but, if I am telling 5 raised to power minus 1, this is simply nothing but 1 by 5. If I am telling 5 raised to power minus 2, this is simply nothing but 5 raised to power, 1 upon 5 raised to power 2. That means if you are having a power in minus, you can just write this particular number with this power in denominator, okay, and numerator you have to write only 1, okay. So is it so simple, and the minus will eliminate, okay. So if I am talking about 125, how will I rewrite it? Okay, how will I rewrite it? 1 upon 125 raised to the power 1 by 3. So that can be again written as 1 upon 125 is what? We have calculated here, that is 5 raised to power 3. 5 raised to power 3 is what? 125. So 5 raised to power 3 is 125 whole raised to power 1 by 3. Again that will be what? 5 only. So that means our answer will be 1 by 5. Or if we want to write in this form, that can be written as 5 raised to power minus 1. Simple. Either way, these both are your answer. Now this is about what? The question number 1 and 2. Now talk about the third one. Simplify. Third one. Simplify. Now what and what we have to simplify? We are having 1, 2, 3 and 4 questions right there. The first question is simplify 2 raised to power 3 by 2 multiply by 2 raised to power 1 by 5. This is your first question. Second question is 1 by 3 raised to power 3 and whole multiply or whole raised to power 7. Okay. No, this is not like this. That is 1 upon 3 raised to power 3 whole multiply by 7. The third one is 11 raised to power 1 by 2 divided by 11 raised to power 1 by 4. Okay. The fourth one is 7 raised to power 1 by 2 multiply by 8 raised to power 1 by 2. Okay. Right. Okay. So these are the questions you have given, that you have provided with. So now come to this part here only. The first part. Now remember this thing that we have covered this particular property that a raised to power m multiply by a raised to power n will be equals to a raised to power m n. Okay. So by this property we are going to solve this question. Okay. Again for this we are going to write it like 3 raised to power minus 3. Okay. Here we are having a raised to power, here we are having a raised to power m upon a raised to power n, and that is equals to a raised to power m minus n. Okay. And this last one is a raised to power m b raised to power n, and that will be okay. So we are having the same powers here, b raised to power m. So that will be a multiplied by b raised to power m. Okay. So first note these properties and then we will moving towards the solution part. Okay. Written. So in the very first question of ours, we are having 2 raised to power 3 by 2 multiplied by 2 raised to power 1 by 5. Now correct this because this is 2 by 3 here, not 3 by 2. 2 by 3. Okay. Again it's here 2 by 3 in question here. Right? Okay. So anyway, moving forwards, a raised to power b multiply by a raised to power m multiply by a raised to power n, which is am. Here is the formula, right? An will be equals to a, not multiply, correct, this is plus. Okay, m plus n. So we are going to apply which formula? This particular first formula here, because we are having a here, m here and n here. Okay, so can we do that? 2 raised to power m plus n. Now m is 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. Okay, now we can simply calculate this. That will be 15 here. Okay, 5 3s are 15, so 5 2s are 10 plus 5 3s are 15, so 3 1s are 3. So that will be 13 by 15. So that will be 2 raised to power 13 by 15. This is your answer. This is what? Your answer. Done with that? Okay. Now, here I am having 1 by 3 raised to power 3. 1 by 3 raised to power 3. How will we rewrite it? 1 by 3 raised to power 3. How we will be rewrite it? 3 raised to power minus 3. Okay, because I have told you that you are having 5 raised to power minus 1, you are going to write it like this. Okay, so if you are given with this particular criteria, how will you rewrite it? 5 raised to power minus 1. Now, if 5 raised to power minus 3 can be rewrite as 1 upon 5 raised to power 2, then 1 upon 5 raised to power 2 can be written as this like this now. So, here we apply the same thing and will rewrite it like 3 raised to power minus 3 whole multiplied by 7. Now, this is so simple. A raised to power m whole power n will be a raised to power m multiplied by n. Okay. So, that is minus of what? Sign will be considered here also. Okay. So, plus and minus will be minus, then 3 multiplied by 7 is 21. So, that will be what? Our answer. Now, move towards this particular. This is what a raised to power m divided by b raised to power, not b, a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n. Now, in that particular situation, what will we do? A raised to power m minus n. In multiplication, we add the powers, and in the dividation, we subtract the powers. Okay. So, that will be the case 11 raised to power 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. By which formula? By here, this formula. Okay. So, that will be, now if you subtract 1 by 4 from 1 by 2, that is 1/4. If 1/4 is subtracted from half, 1/4 will be remaining, and you can do the calculation as well. So, that will be 11 raised to power 1 by 2. Okay. So, that will be your answer. Now, come to this point, the 4th one, 7 raised to power something and 8 raised to power something. Now, the something is same. That means a raised to power m multiplied by b raised to power n. Simply b raised to power m. So, what will we do? We will just simply multiply these two and the power will be the same. That is, we have applied the formula here. In this particular question, we have applied the formula a raised to power m multiplied by b raised to power m will be equals to ab raised to power m. So, by this formula, because I have written this because we haven't used this formula anywhere else. So, that will be 7 multiplied by 8 whole raised to power 1 by 2. That will be 56 raised to power 1 by 2, and that will be what? Your answer. Okay. So, note this. So, this is about today's class. In our next class, we will be starting a new chapter. Okay, and the questions are enough for your number system, and in our next class, we are going to start a very good new chapter, which is polynomial, and something like that. Its name is very interesting, polynomial. So, it is basically a very interesting chapter itself, and guys, again this chapter is important because you are having the same chapter in your class 10th, and it will be very easy to score in your board exams if you will clear your base in 9th. Okay. So, keep study, enjoy your life, bye bye.